So, uh, uh, good afternoon, students. Let us see today a small portion which is a continuation of biomolecule lipid. Okay, so you already studied carbohydrate, biomolecule, amino acids, and protein. So, what is the difference between amino acid and protein? Proteins are made up of amino acid linked by peptide bond. So after amino acid, you have seen lipid, mainly function and classification of lipid. So this class is continuation of lipid, cholesterol and TG. Both are uh, a type of lipids. Okay, cholesterol and TG. So then we will continue with the nucleotide and nucleic acid biomolecule. Okay. So first we will see cholesterol. So as I told in the beginning of my chemistry, so in the semester based syllabus, so no need to write the structure during exam, so no need to worry much about structure or just you can write in word, okay, whatever is there. So by for your understanding, sometimes I am putting the structure for better understanding. Okay. See, cholesterol, you know that name, okay, in day-to-day life, or this cholesterol is one common term. See, formula of cholesterol is C27, H46 and O. There is one OH group is there, single. Carbon 27, hydrogen 46 and O, that is C27H45 OH actually. There is one ring present in cholesterol. It is a sterol. Okay, so there is a ring present in cholesterol. That ring is called any sterol. The common ring is cyclopentano perhydrophenanthrene. Okay, cyclopentano perhydrophenanthrene. Okay, what is this ring? Complex ring cyclopentano perhydrophenanthrene, that is 19 carbon. Okay, so you have to remember that cholesterol is only found in animal fat and not in plant fat. Then which is the plant fat? That is ergosterol, found in plant sterol, similar to cholesterol in structure. So ergosterol is found in plant. Cholesterol is found only in animal fat. So normal range for blood cholesterol, we usually estimate lipid profile under that cholesterol, triglyceride, HDL, LDL, all lipoproteins are included. So what is the normal range of blood cholesterol is 150 to 200 mg per dl. Mg means milligram, dl means deciliter, means how much milligrams present in 100 ml. Deciliter means 100 ml. Okay, so if you see some other books or report, it may vary, no need to worry. But one thing you have to remember, cholesterol low also problem, cholesterol high also problem, and it is not possible to judge with just with the total cholesterol. That point also you have to remember. If you want to judge anything, it is good or bad, you have to go for cholesterol fractions, that is lipoproteins, high density lipoprotein cholesterol, HDL, LDL, low density cholesterol, that is bad cholesterol, HDL is good cholesterol and all. Okay, so in total cholesterol level in blood is 150 to 200 milligrams per 100 ml. Okay, so as I told before, one class, that is high cholesterol level is associated with atherosclerosis. What is atherosclerosis? Deposition of cholesterol, mainly LDL, beneath the major, underneath the major coronary artery. Okay, that will cause difficulty in transport of difficulty in flow of blood. So there is a blockage or occlusion. Finally, it leads to reduce the supply of blood. So finally, it causes chest pain and all, or heart attack, what we call myocardial infarction. So high cholesterol level also dangerous, low also dangerous. Why low? We will see in the function of cholesterol. See, this is the structure of cholesterol, C27H5. There is one hydroxyl group, pink color. So that is cyclopentanoperhydrophenanthrin ring there. Okay, cyclopentanoperhydrophenanthrin ring is there. So it is just named with carbon. Okay, 1 to 27 carbon. This is the structure of cholesterol. Okay. What is the functions of cholesterol? As I told you, low cholesterol is also a problem. Cholesterol is required. Why? Because it is a constituent of cell membrane. You have seen fluid mosaic model of cell membrane or plasma membrane, which mainly contains phospholipids, then glycolipids, glycoproteins and cholesterol. So cholesterol is important there. Also, cholesterol is required for the synthesis of bile acids and bile salt. Glycocholic acid is and all, taurocholic acid and all. Example for bile salt. Okay, so it is required for the synthesis of bile salt and bile acids. What is the function of bile? Which is required for digestion of fat. Bile is required for the digestion of fat. So cholesterol is required for the synthesis of vitamin D3. Okay, cholecalciferol we call. Calciferol is active form of vitamin D3. That active form of vitamin D3, you know these vitamins, fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. This vitamin D comes under fat soluble vitamin. Okay, which is required for there are different functions. Anyway, we are going to see that one, vitamins. There is one chapter, vitamin, there we will see in detail. So vitamin D is fat soluble vitamin, which is required for the development of bone and all. So there are a lot of functions of vitamin D. Okay, so this cholesterol is required for the synthesis of vitamin D, D3. See, cholecalciferol means active form of vitamin D, that is 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol. But all those things not required here. What you have to remember, cholesterol is required for the synthesis of vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is cholecalciferol, because 7-dehydrocholesterol synthesized in our body with the help of cholesterol. Okay, remember 7-dehydrocholesterol is synthesized in our body with the help of cholesterol. Cholesterol is required for the synthesis of 7-dehydrocholesterol. This 7-dehydrocholesterol can be converted to vitamin D3 by sunlight in skin. Okay, sunlight is required there. 7-dehydrocholesterol synthesized by cholesterol, that is the function of cholesterol. This 7-dehydrocholesterol can be converted into vitamin D3 cholecalciferol by sunlight in skin, and finally this vitamin D3 is converted to active form, that is 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol. Okay, we call it as calciferol, that is the active form of vitamin D. Okay, so what you have to remember is 7-dehydrocholesterol, which is precursor of this vitamin D3 is synthesized by cholesterol. Okay. So next function is cholesterol is mainly required for the synthesis of steroid hormones. There are two types of hormone: peptide hormones, insulin, glucagons and all. These are steroid hormones. So cholesterol is required for the synthesis of steroid hormones: glucocorticoids, cortisol, mineralocorticoids, aldosterone, which is required for water balance, sodium and water balance. So male sex hormone, that is testosterone, these all okay synthesized by cholesterol. So cholesterol is required for the synthesis of steroid hormones like glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids and male sex hormone, that is testosterone. Okay, so that is the cholesterol, that is about cholesterol. Okay, so you may get a small short note, 2 or 3 marks. So you can write just the name, the carbon C27, it contains ring. If you remember, you write the ring cyclopentano per hydro phenanthrin ring in cholesterol, and tell that it is animal fat, and write the functions. What are the functions? Mainly required for the synthesis of steroid hormones, required for the synthesis of vitamin D. Okay, it is a constituent of cell membrane. Now let us see the triglycerols. It is a fat. Okay, it is a lipid. Remember, triacylglycerol. Don't confuse with that and all are lipids. Understood what we studied? This cholesterol, TG, some are direct lipids, some are derived lipids and all. This TG what we call fat what we call TG, triacylglycerol. Before they used to call it as triglyceride, old textbooks and all. Now it is called tag, triacylglycerol. So these are esters of glycerol with fatty acid. See, fatty acid basic lipid, okay, a hydrocarbon. So these TG are esters of glycerol with fatty acid. Okay, so they are insoluble in water and non-polar in character, and commonly known as neutral lipids without charge. Okay, so there are these TG, triacylglycerol, are esters of glycerol and with fatty acid. Okay, now TG, this animal fat, that is butter, are usually saturated fat, and vegetable oils are unsaturated fat. So saturated fat is without unsaturated means without double bond, and vegetable oils are usually unsaturated fat. There is one or more double bonds, either mono or polyunsaturated fats. Okay, so normal TG level is in the blood, normal triacylglyceride level in the blood after 10 to 14 hours fasting is 75 to 150 milligram per dl. Here fasting is required. We have seen while doing lipid profile, fasting is required. You know that what is fasting glucose usually uh, for NIDDM patient after or peoples after 40, they go for blood sugar checkup whether they are diabetic or not. They are going blood sugar checkup by maintaining 10 to 12 hours or 14 hours fasting. For triglyceride also minimum 10 to 14 hours fasting is required. If you go after food or random, TG value varies, means it increases after food. So we have to be very careful while doing this test. Okay, so normal blood TG level is 70 to 150 milligrams per deciliter. Fasting is required. About 10 to 14 hours fasting is required before doing the test. Okay, 10 to 14 hours fasting is required. So functions of TG, the most important function, they are concentrated and anhydrous form of fat. So more energy is stored in fat, that is the meaning. More energy is stored in the fat with high calorific value. This calorific value we will see briefly in nutrition, calorific value of carbohydrate, fat and proteins. Just briefly, calorific value of food is defined as the amount of energy released when 1 gram of nutrient is oxidized, whether carbohydrate, lipid or protein, they are nutrients. So amount of energy released when 1 gram of nutrient is oxidized. It is expressed as kilocalorie per gram. So calorific value of fat Tg is 9, okay, which is very high compared to protein and carbohydrate. So we call it as physiological calorific value. Physiological calorific value is the amount of energy obtained when 1 gram of food oxidized in the body. Amount of energy obtained when 1 gram of food oxidized in the body. Okay, physiological calorific value is amount of energy. Energy is expressed in calories. So amount of energy released when 1 gram of food is oxidized in the body. Food, what is food? Carbohydrate, fat or lipid. So this calorific value of Tg is high compared to protein, because calorific value of protein is 4 and that of carbohydrate also approximately 4, but fat 9. Okay, so Tg is concentrated anhydrous form of fat. So more amount of fat can be food can this energy can be stored because they are concentrated and anhydrous form of fat. Okay, and they ideally suited for storage as required. They require less space, so they are stored in adipose tissue beneath the skin. Adipocytes, okay, or of adipose tissue are specialized storage form of Tg. Also Tgs are precursor for complex lipid like glycerophospholipid. These are the functions of lipid. Okay, they are concentrated storage form of energy. So because of with the high calorific value, ideally suited for storage as they require less space. So TGs are precursors for complex lipid like glycerophospholipid, means they are required for the synthesis of glycerophospholipids. Okay, now again there is no confusion. This is a separate biomolecule, nucleotides and nucleic acid. Understood? We completed the lipid. So whatever is there in the syllabus or what is required, that only we are concentrating. Otherwise it goes somewhere else. So we don't want to deviate from the syllabus mainly and what is required. Okay. So after lipid we are seeing nucleotide and nucleic acid. Mainly here also structure and functions of uh, uh, DNA and some RNA is there. And before that we do some introduction. See, what are nucleic acid? Immediately you know the name deoxyribonucleic acid and ribose nucleic acid. Okay, so these nucleic acids are linear polymer of nucleotide. Okay, nucleic acids, what are nucleic acids? This DNA and RNA, where it is present, DNA in the cell, okay, which carries hereditary material. That is why this is very important. DNA and RNA comes under molecular biology. Okay, so nucleic acids are linear polymers of nucleotides, like amino acids are polymers of these proteins are polymers of amino acids. Same like nucleic acids are linear polymers of nucleotides. So what is nucleotide? We will see. There are two types nucleic acid, DNA and RNA. Nucleotides serve as building blocks of nucleic acid. Okay, nucleotides are building blocks of nucleic acid. Same like amino acids are building blocks of protein. Here nucleotides are building blocks of nucleic acid, that is DNA and RNA. So these nucleic acids are linear heteropolymers of nucleotides held by phosphodiester linkage. There is one linkage you have to remember, that is phosphodiester linkage. Okay. So this is the one. Okay. This is we will see it again. This is entire nucleic acid, what you see on right side. So sugar is green there. Okay. Other orange color uh, uh, structure is nitrogenous base. Green color is pentose sugar. Okay. Phosphate. These three are components of nucleotide. So nucleotide, I will give you next slide what is nucleotide and nucleoside. So now also I am telling same thing. See, this nucleotide, nucleic acids are made up of nucleotide. So this nucleotide means which contains nitrogenous base, pentose sugar, pentose means 5 carbon sugar, and phosphate group. Okay. If phosphate group is there, that is nucleotide. Without phosphate group, that is nucleoside. Tide means TIDE, side means SIDE. Nucleoside is only pentose and nitrogenous base. Nucleotide is phosphorylated nucleoside. Phosphorylation means addition of phosphate group, PO4. That is to behave like hydroxyl, PO4, that is phosphate group. If nitrogen base and pentose sugar is attached to phosphate group, then it is called nucleotide. Okay, then it is called nucleotide. Without phosphate group, only pentose and base means it is nucleoside, SIDE. Okay. So the interrelations, this is just to give an idea, introduction. The interrelationship of DNA, RNA and protein constitute central dogma of molecular biology or central dogma of life. That what we are going to tell here is the importance of this this nucleic acids or nucleotide. Okay. See, DNA replication gives daughter DNA molecule. DNA by the process of transcription gives RNA. RNA is required for synthesis of protein by process of translation. So DNA replication gives daughter DNA, DNA by transcription RNA, RNA by process of translation protein is synthesized. That is very important. So these are one and other connected. This is called central dogma of life. Okay. So nucleotides contains heterocyclic, it is a ring structure. Heterocyclic means ring structure, nitrogenous base, sugar and one phosphate group. Okay. See, nucleoside SIDE consists of a base and a sugar moiety. Okay, residue moiety means nucleoside contains base and sugar, but nucleotide base, sugar and phosphate group. That is the difference between nucleotide and nucleoside. So what is extra is there in nucleotide? Phosphate group, PO4 group. So thus a nucleotide is phosphorylated nucleoside. Okay. The phosphate group is attached by the ester linkage to the 5-hydroxyl group of pentose sugar. There is a linkage, phosphate group is attached by the ester linkage to the 5-hydroxyl group of pentose. Okay, 5-hydroxyl group of pentose. Here what we see, this is the structure. Okay. So composition of nucleotide, I told already, nitrogen base, pentose and phosphate sugar. Okay. Again here structure no need to write, you can just write nucleotide contains nitrogenous base, pentose and phosphate group. Okay, that is enough. For the notes purpose you can write. So nitrogenous base present in nucleotide are aromatic heterocyclic compounds. Aromatic means they contain benzene ring C6H6. This heterocyclic nitrogenous base found in nucleotide and nucleic acid belongs to purine and pyrimidine bases. So what we call base in nucleotide is purine and pyrimidine bases. What you call sugar is ribose sugar. You studied carbohydrate. Ribose is 5 carbon. Okay, it's a pentose. Glucose is 6 carbon. So 5 carbon sugar pentose, that is ribose, is present in this nucleotide, and a base present, what you call base here, that is, see, this is the base, no? What is there? Nitrogenous base, that is purine and pyrimidine. Okay, purine and pyrimidine. These purines are larger than pyrimidines. It is a double ring. The purines are larger than pyrimidines. Okay, pyrimidine is single ring. Okay, so purine bases are adenine and guanine. Pyrimidine bases are cytosine and thymine and uracil. So purine bases are adenine and guanine, Ag. Pyrimidine bases are cytosine, thymine and uracil. I think you know what is the difference in bases between DNA and RNA. Bases found in DNA, adenine and guanine, and pyrimidine base is cytosine and thymine. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. And RNA contains adenine, guanine, cytosine, but instead of thymine, RNA contains uracil. Okay. What are those? Adenine, guanine, they are base. Okay, heterocyclic compound, they are base present in DNA and RNA. So DNA contains purine, that is adenine and guanine, all contain same. Okay, all contains adenine and guanine is same, cytosine, pyrimidine base also same, but where is the difference you found? Only uracil, and uracil is present in RNA, thymine is present in DNA. Okay, that is the difference. So sugar, as I told, sugar found in nucleotide is both RNA and DNA are pentose sugar. Pentose means 5 carbon monosaccharide. That is ribose in DNA. RNA it is ribose, sorry. In DNA it is 2-deoxyribose. 1 oxygen less. D means 1 oxygen less. So ribose, RNA contains ribose, 5 carbon sugar. DNA also contains ribose, but it is deoxyribose, 2-dehydroxyribose. You can just write deoxyribose. So deoxyribose has 1 oxygen less. That is why the name 1 oxygen less, that is hence the name deoxyribose, has an oxygen less at carbon 2 compared to ribose. That's why it's called deoxyribose. So nucleoside again consists of sugar linked by N-glycosidic bond. You know that sugars are linked by glycosidic bond. Here it is N-glycosidic bond. Details again not required. A nucleoside consists of a base and sugar linked by glycosidic bond. This glycosidic bond link to sugar molecules. Okay. So a ribonucleoside found in RNA contains ribose sugar, and a deoxyribonucleoside found in DNA contains deoxyribose sugar. Okay. So there is no need any confusion. As I told, nucleoside is only sugar and base. Nucleotide contains phosphate group. Phosphorylation means addition of phosphate group. So in nucleotide contains sugar, base and phosphate linked by phosphodiester bond. Okay, phosphodiester bond linked by phosphodiester bond. But nucleoside contains only sugar and base. What is the sugar present? Ribose sugar. RNA contains ribose sugar, DNA contains deoxyribose. So what is the meaning of deoxyribose? As one oxygen less at carbon 2. Okay, again that structure details not required for you. So you should know that nucleotides are nucleic acid is made up of nucleic acid is made up of linear polymers of nucleotide. Nucleic acids are linear polymers of nucleotide. What is nucleotide? It contains a phosphate, it contains a sugar, ribose or deoxy, then base, purine and pyrimidine base. In DNA, adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. In RNA, adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. Okay, this much enough now. Okay, thank you.